This is the Mokuba cosplayer, pet sitting Cookie, who does not want to get up and look at the camera, and Ty, and it's Fan Friday! Don't forget, if you guys want to make an intro for Fan Friday, just leave it as a video response to this video. And a few of you have asked if you have to have a husky to be able to do the intro. You don't have to have a husky. You don't even have to have a dog if you want to do an intro. Just do an intro saying, it's Fan Friday, and let us know who you are or your YouTube channel name, and we might choose your intro. Save Heidi wants to know, are Shelby, Shiloh, or Oakley afraid of storms? It actually thunderstormed and lightninged all day here today. If I would have read the questions, maybe I could have showed you. None of the dogs are affected by storms at all. Not a single one of them. They don't seem to care if it's raining or thundering and lightning. They don't really seem to mind as long as they're in the house. Right? As long as you're in the house. Kind of along the same line as that question, Sarah wants to know, what do the girls do on rainy days? Do they get all bored or do they go stir crazy? They usually... Oh, are you protesting? They usually just sleep. They don't really seem to mind it when it rains. It's almost like it's a relaxing day for them. Shiloh's laying in her bed while it's out there. Well, there's rain going on out there. They do not like to go outside in the rain, though. They will go outside, go to the bathroom, and then run to the back of the yard and hide underneath the awning of the garage in the backyard. Not a big fan of going out in the rain. Shelby doesn't mind it too much. But when all the other dogs run and hide, she runs with them. Victoria wants to know if all huskies are hyperactive. Not really. Oakley's not very hyperactive. Shelby is very hyperactive. And Shiloh's never been an extremely hyperactive husky. She's always, what are you doing, Shiloh? You're being silly. She's always been a little bit calmer, a little bit more laid back. So I can't say that all huskies are hyperactive, but... there's a pretty good chance if you get a husky, they're going to be hyperactive for at least a good portion of their life. Sarah wants to know, who makes the harnesses the girls use when you go biking? The harnesses we use for biking are urban mushing harnesses, and we get them from alpineoutfitters.net. If you actually go to our website, GonetotheSnowDogs.com, and click on our store, and click on the bike section of the store, if you look at the Springer that we sell at the store, there's links to both harnesses that we get from them right there. Or you can go to alpineoutfitters.net and just search for urban mushing harness, which we have to get one of those for you yet. Molly wants to know, what age did you start biking and sledding with Shiloh and Shelby? And what age do you think is okay for people to start running their dogs? Shiloh was 5 years old when we started biking with her. Shiloh's gonna have a fit. Shelby was about 6 months old, I think, the first time we went out on a bike with her. And Oakley was, 6. We started doing it with her when we got her, so she was a little bit older. As for what age should you start at, like I said, I started Shelby at 6 months. You just gotta remember to go slow, don't go for very far, and you can pretty much tell when they're tired and they don't want to go anymore. What are you doing, Shiloh? Haley says, Oakley's fur looks a lot thicker than Shiloh and Shelby's. Is it? Yes, Oakley's fur is actually longer than Shiloh and Shelby's, which is why I think on the videos it actually looks like it's thicker. Her fur is actually about the same denseness, but it's much longer. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, see, Shelby's got like short little fur, and Shiloh's got short little fur, but then Oakley's got this nice long fur. Paige wants to know, do you ever run into any guarding or possession issues now that you have 3 dogs? Oakley had some issues with possession when she first got here. It was basically between her and Shelby. Every once in a while you can still see them kind of staring each other down over certain toys or food, but knock on wood, so far nothing has actually broken out into any type of major fight. We usually stop it before that, right? But they do have their issues and their moments where they're staring down the same toy. Why are you beating up Shiloh while she's sleeping? Don't beat up Shiloh. Oh, I saw that, Shy. You're instigating it. I've got quite a few of you that have asked what it's been like transitioning from 2 dogs to 3 dogs, and so far it hasn't been too bad. There are certain changes that we've made, like yes, it can be a little bit more difficult to walk 3 dogs over 2 dogs, especially when somebody's not the best walker on a leash. Oakley and Shelby. But other than that, it hasn't really been too bad. We haven't gone camping yet. I'm a little bit interested to see how that will work out when we actually go camping with 3 dogs. That might be a bit of a challenge, don't you think? Think that'll be a challenge? But I'm sure we'll figure it out. They all ride well in the vehicles together. We've done that a couple times already. Feeding is a little bit different than it used to be. I do have to stay out here and watch them eat because this dog will steal everybody's food. Won't she? She'll steal everybody's food. But other than that, it hasn't been too bad. So I don't know if I think we got lucky. I think a lot of people that go from 2 dogs to 3 dogs end up having a lot of issues. Hi, Shiloh. Oh, you want to be scratched. So yeah, I definitely think we got lucky. We got lucky with you, Oakley. That's all we have for Fan Friday today. We didn't get any letters or anything in the mail today, so we don't have any of that to share with you. So that's all we have. We'll see you guys on Monday, and if I get it edited together, Monday's video is going to be a very interesting video of Shiloh going crazy in the backyard, believe it or not. So hopefully that will go up on Monday. Have a good weekend, you guys. Don't forget, if you guys would like to send us anything in the mail, our P.O. Box address is GonetotheSnowDogs, P.O. Box 12, Alpena, Michigan, 49707. And if you have questions for Fan Friday, you can leave them on our Facebook page or on our Twitter page, which are listed on the screen. Thanks for watching, you guys. Shelby,